All right.
You know what I think about those. Quentin,
Yep.
welcome. I'm excited for today. Quentin King, I'm Paul. We're at Music Villa, downtown Bozeman, Montana, home of Gibson guitar. And we haven't done a J-185 in a while. That's what you're holding there. I'm holding the classic J-200.
Everyone should own one.
Everyone should own one. And we're not, like comparing to convince you to buy one or the other. We're just showing you what the difference is. The J-185 came out in the 50s. Great guitar. It's on a lot of albums in the 50s. I always think of like Everly Brothers and a lot of that era. J-200, of course, they came out in the late 30s, and it's the big old cowboy guitar. So you can just see, it's just a little bit smaller, the J-185. It's a little more curved in. A little smaller than the J-200, and they're both maple on this particular. Yeah.
Pretty.
That one's got a mahogany neck. This one's got a maple neck. Spruce tops, but really we just kind of wanted to show you the difference. And like I said, this one's going to be bigger and boomier. And
once you bump the body up a little bit, it's almost exponential how much boom you can expect to get, but not always, right? Because sometimes it depends. There's so many variables that literally come together when all these parts are assembled, and you cut them apart and look at the bracing and the glues and all that stuff. And like we always say, even guitars of the exact same model, you take two off the line, and they're going to be distinct because, as our good friend Mr. Barnwell said, these were once trees not that long ago. So
right, that's very true. They were once a tree, now they're a guitar. So people out there, the other thing, that just reminds me, when you see a tiny little mark or something, it's okay. It's just the wood. It's just got grain and different things in it. And I know sometimes it's hard to
distinguish between blemishes and the natural variation.
They're not blemishes, and these days you got to use whatever you can. It's not a bad piece of wood. It just might have a little thing in it, and it's the beauty of it,
Yeah, it's what makes it unique, at least.
So with this guitar, the 185 is nice because that'll record really well. Sometimes a boomy guitar is not your best thing for recording
or
and
for
stuff like that, or
because they can be hard to manage with. They're just If you're in a louder situation, they can be very prone to reverb, which is what they're designed to do, right? Is to reverberate when there's vibrations around, but it can be harder to manage in live and in recording situations. But
let's hear it.
This one, it just plays really well. Both of these having that classic Gibson kind of sound. This is the portable guitarchestra, right?
Yeah.
Because it's just, you can already hear the depth and the low. It's just bigger. But the highs are still there. Full. It's very full. Yeah, so
I love it.
We'll do a little side by side here in a minute.
Cool. Well, great.
185.
J-185, J-200.
There you go. Classic.
Classic Gibson models.
Yep.
Very historical. They still just continue to be the classics. Isn't it amazing? Everything that came out, especially like in the 50s, is still in every guitar, cars. Whatever, you name it. 50s were great.
It's interesting when you think about it. Like, you reach this pinnacle or this large plateau in the design and features. So if you trace it all the way back, to how guitars were designed and shaped and whatnot. And there's still some evolution in some of the features, but
Yeah.
there really hasn't been quantum leaps
No.
in the way guitars are.
Yeah. Same within
are put
electrics.
together. Yeah, which is
It's-
kind of cool, you know.
It is cool.
That,
Well,
yeah,
there we go.
There you go, Gibsons.
Gibsons.
We gotta get in there.
Oh yeah, we got to. We're gonna go out. We're gonna go do a tour of the factory.
All right.
Show you a video of that.
Call
Quentin,
Call Don.
thanks for being here. Appreciate
bet.
it. Thanks for watching.